only one language. Everybody knew the same language. The devil's telepathy is the cell phone. The devil just mimicked everything God's fruit is oranges. The devil's fruit is orange soda. You understand? Like you just gotta comprehend it. You know what I'm saying? God's car is a human being. Like you are literally a car. You're literally an airplane, nigga. All of that. The devil's airplane is little. You see these airplanes in these cars? That's the devil's. You feel me? The devil just mimic everything God does. This is God said, this your skin is your clothes. The devil said, this is your clothes. You see the difference? You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense? Everything the devil just try to outdo God at everything, fam. Just like a competition. That's all it is. The devil just trying to mimic God. You feel me? God say, I have given you every herb that bears a seed, this should be his meat. He say basically every herb that bears a seed is your meat. You know what I'm saying? The devil say, nah, they should eat meat. I think they should eat themselves. I think they should kill each other. I think they should eat all the animals and da-da-da-da. And look at us now. We wonder why we messed up. You departed from the ways of life, bro. That's what you mean. Devil gonna want you to hurt yourself. If there's any pain involved, bro. So you mean to tell me you justify that to slaughter animals to survive is righteous? That's not righteous, bro. That's not righteous. That is inequity, inequality. That is indignation, ignorance. So you mean to tell me God gave us all of these fruits and vegetables, right? Unlimited supply. It'll grow forever. You ain't got to worry about food, none of that. The water, rain pours down. You shouldn't be thirsty. You feel me? It's all of these lakes and all, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be thirsty, all of these rivers. But no, you want to do what you want to do. So you want to hurt other creatures so you can survive. Like a parasite, like a leech, like a like a snake, like a wolf, like, you know what I'm saying? So okay, like a dragon, nigga. That's murder, bro. In the eyes of God, that's murder. You can't slaughter animals, bro. Like, I don't care what they justify, bro. Like, that's not right, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. That's just my opinion. You can keep doing what you want to do, but I honestly feel like that's not righteous, bro. Because it's like, if I eat a chicken egg, you feel me? And there was a grown chicken try to peck my little son, I'm gonna get mad. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna just leave your babies alone. You leave my babies alone. You feel me? That's fair. You feel me? That's the way I look at it. So it's just like, man, it's unrighteous, man. It's unrighteous. That's why God created fruit. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, I don't care how many grapes, oranges, apples, bananas you eat, you'll never get attached to it. You'll never get attached to eating fruits and vegetables. You can eat 1,000 bananas, 1,000 apples, 1,000 oranges, whatever is your favorite fruit. You would never get attached to it to the point where you'll lose your mind over it. The reason why that is, He didn't want us to be attached to nothing in this realm because it's temporary. We was not meant to be attached to anything here, fam. Nothing. That's why whenever you want something, it never comes until you don't care about it no more, because that's the way God created this realm, bro. That's the way the laws that He in place, because the moment you don't care about it, you operating through the right frequency. You feel me? You might like somebody, they ain't called you. You like, man, dang, you stressing over them not calling you, and then before you know it, you be like, I don't care no more, and then they call you because you're operating in the right frequency. Does it make sense? Have I ever practiced martial arts? No, but I do the art of Tantra though. Does that make sense? Because you're not operating in the right frequency, bro. Anything, it's suicide, bro. Because we're not gonna be here. We're not promised tomorrow. So why would you be attached to anybody or anything here? At a split second, you could lose it all. So why would you even have any attachments? It's like you crucifying yourself. That's what I'm saying. If you love somebody too much, you're not supposed to love people. We're not all gonna be here. You probably not even see them ever again after this. You probably be in another world somewhere. They probably be somewhere else. They could be in hell. You could be in heaven. Vice versa. So why are you getting attached to people, fam? That's why the Bible tells you, love not the world nor the things in the world. If any man shall love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is of the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, it's not of the Father, but is of the world. The world shall pass away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God shall abide forever. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. You ain't even supposed to love breathing, bro, let alone you loving humans and babies. And you can love them, but you can't be like to the point where you like they're God type stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why God told Abraham to do what he did to Isaac. He said, offer your son to the altar, because he was too attached, bro. You can't have no attachments, bro. You gotta be willing to, you gotta understand who created you. You made for me, not for your son. You feel me? What do you mean? How would you feel if you bought your kid a Game Boy and they put the Game Boy over you? How would you feel? You'd be like, what? I'm the one, I could buy you 1,000 Game Boys. But the kid, like, I don't care. And they worshiping the Game Boy. Like, you gonna look at them like, what? Like, bro, like, what are you doing? I'm just saying. You're gonna be like, what are you doing? You feel me? It's just like, bro, like, God, bro, listen. You gotta understand. Y'all care too much. Y'all care about y'all jobs. Y'all care about y'all future. Y'all care about anything. You ain't got no future. You ain't got no job without God, bro. Everything he give you is a gift. The only thing you should care about is him. That's the only thing you should care about. What's more important than that? What's more important than God? You wouldn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even be breathing. You wouldn't even have the option to even decipher if you want to believe or not. You wouldn't even have that capability to even, let me think. You wouldn't even think. You would be nothing. So if you're wise, like, why would you turn on that? Why would you turn on? That's like a baby turning on its mother, bro. It just came out the belly. It's like, I don't want to follow you no more. That's suicide. That's basically what you're doing. When you turn on him, it's like, and you looking at, just like the baby, the little infant looking at the mama like the enemy. Like, no. Like, no, she's not your enemy, bro. She trying to save you, bro. But the baby's so stubborn. It's like, okay, you want to go with you, do what you want to do, all right. It's on you. But just know everything you do, it has consequences. And you shouldn't fear the person that can cast you into prison, cast you into jail, or hurt you on this earth. You should fear the person that can kill your soul, destroy your soul. That's the one you should be afraid of. You got to understand, this is why, you know why you should fear God? I'm going to tell y'all why you should fear him. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why y'all should fear him, bro. For one, he made you. So what does that mean? He knows every weakness. He knows every pressure point. He knows every anything that's gonna touch you that'll really get to you, fam. He knows how to touch you mentally, spiritually, physically, in every way. He knows parts of you that you don't even know, pain you've never even felt. This is why you should fear him, because he made you. Imagine if somebody had a doll and it was that, like, everything they did to the doll it could do to you. And you would never die. They just pull the doll's arms off and then put them back and then pull them off and then pull. Compared to God is not even a comparison, bro. Like, you gotta understand. Like, he made you, bro. Like, why would you disrespect him? It's suicide. That's not even demons fear him, bro. So what does that tell you? If demons fear God, then demons are wise, because the Bible says the beginning of wisdom and knowledge is the fear of the Lord. So that tells you that demons are smart, nigga. They ain't stupid. They smart because they fear him. We're stupid because we don't even fear him. We don't even fear him. And God's the type, he kind of like, bro, you gotta just think about you how you are. You feel me? If you had a lot of grace, a lot of patience, a lot of love, but at the same time, like, bro, eventually you're gonna be like, you know what? Y'all trying me now. Y'all trying me, okay. Y'all want hell, okay. Okay. Just picture yourself as God, bro, because you are, in a sense. If he made you, you're a reflection of him. God is everything. So you gotta understand, like, God the type. He'll take a couple blood. It's like a baby hitting the parent. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you about to get a spanking. Like, eventually, I'm gonna have to spank you. Like, he don't want to do that. The baby just keep hitting God, just boom, boom, boom. But eventually, it's time to get a whooping. Like, you too bad. Like, and some whoopings you can come back from. Some whoopings you can learn from it and you can grow. Other whoopings you can't come back from. And this whooping, hell, is something that you can't come back from. So you just gotta understand that. It's like a tattoo. It's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like an implant. It's not going nowhere. It's gonna be there forever. So whenever you deny God or you do anything, just understand, your time will come. And don't be so hasty to God don't exist. You don't be so hasty if you're not 100% sure, because you just basically said that he didn't exist. And when he reveals himself, you're gonna be like, "What'd you say?" You were like, now you looking at the saints, you looking at all of the people. You just denied him. Like, so before you do that, you should know for sure. You feel me? If you're not willing to die for the evolution, the theory of evolution, nigga, you shouldn't even be talking about that. If you're not willing to die for it, fam, why are we even having this conversation about the theory of Darwinism and the theory of evolution? You ain't willing to die for that. So you feel me? If you're not willing to bet your soul on that, you shouldn't even talk on it. If you're not willing to bet your soul that God doesn't exist, you shouldn't even say that. If you're wise, because you offend you offending God. Like, so you should ask for forgiveness as soon as possible. Everyone times comes, my guy. Yeah, it will. But a lot of us, we act like this, like it's nothing. Like, oh, I have to go to hell. I'm like, bro, what? You want me to explain to you something, bro? People be acting like it's just nothing, bro. I'm like, bro, you chilling right now. You ain't got nothing going on with you, bro. But I tell you what, you grab you one of these lighters. I got a lighter around here. You grab a lighter like this, you do this right here, right? And then you put it on your hand. On your hand like this. And then I want you to say that. And just let it sit on your hand for about 5 minutes. Shoot, you ain't going through nothing. It's easy for you to deny God, bro. You ain't going through nothing. You ain't in pain. You not suffering right now. It's easy for you to be like, oh, I ain't tripping on that. You chilling. You in your crib. You got food. You probably got a job. You good. For now, you good for now. That's why people be like, bro, you chilling right now. You not worried about nothing. That don't mean it ain't gonna come. That's like somebody talking like, I ain't tripping about going to jail. I ain't tripping about going to jail. And then when they get in prison, it's real. It sinks in. Like, oh shit, I'm in prison. They ain't talking the same way, bro. You feel me? They not like, oh, I ain't tripping about jail. No, they're in jail now. So you gotta understand that. Oh God. Do you think dead people are scared by lighters? The thing is that you need to understand, bro. You never really die, fam. You never really die, bro. Everything that God creates is eternal, fam. It's forever. It's forever. Everything. The sun, the moon. How many generations have lived among the land? How many people have lived on the earth, but yet the earth is still here? Everything that God creates is eternal, including humans. You feel me? Whether we evolve into other things, we're still gonna be the same human. We're gonna be the same. You feel me? Now, they say the earth is 4 billion years old. Feel me? Bro, like, you feel me? Like, think about it. Like a seed, bro. You put a seed in the ground, it produces other seeds. It's gonna be forever. Until God sees it fit, until God changes them into something else. They're gonna evolve into something else, bro, because God is eternal. So whatever God is eternal, everything he creates is eternal. You know what I'm saying? So like if I create a picture, if I paint a picture, yeah, the picture can be destroyed, but the picture is still in my mind. So the picture is forever. You understand? Nothing's eternal. You said evolution requires extinction, but your mind isn't forever. You sure? If you talking about supporting evidence, bro, how can you prove that the mind isn't forever? Since you spoke on evidence, how can you prove the mind isn't forever?